You know that moment when you try a new piece of gear and it shouldn't work this well, but somehow it just clicks. That's exactly what happened when my buddy handed me this tiny little 3D printed lens he made from an old disposable camera. He calls it the mood glass. Well, anyway, yeah, at first glance it looks like something you'd find in a cereal box, right? But what's wild is what it does to your footage actually, and I got to try it. He salvaged these tiny little lenses from used analog cameras, you know, the kind you'd find in your uncle's drawer from 1998, and turns them into something totally new. So, this is designed from a mount 3D printed here in Da Nang, and now this thing snaps right onto mirrorless systems like Sony E-mount. When it popped on my A7CR, I swear I stepped into a time machine. Suddenly it was like I was holding a vintage lens camera, except it's tiny, super light, and this is actually fun to shoot with. It's got no autofocus. Actually, the aperture is fixed at f10, f11. Basically, you're stuck with what you get. But that's also the magic. So what does this get you? You get this dreamy, soft glow, and it's unmistakably film look. The imperfections, the flares, that subtle haze around the edges, and it just screams like nostalgia. Not the technically perfect lens, but it's emotionally rich, like analog photography, minus the film rolls and the processing in the labs. Yeah, and I actually took it out to Bounce Beach to just play around, and honestly, it felt like being a kid again, and like take your camera and point and shoot. Except this time, I actually knew what I was doing. Alright? We're usually so focused on chasing the next lens, chasing that perfect body or like the pixels. But mood glass actually doesn't care about pixel peeping. Like, it's not trying to be the sharpest wide camera lens. It's more like, this lens is more like, sure, let's make something that feels good, you know? And honestly, that was really refreshing. It's a bridge between digital and analog photography. And you get that dreamy film look, soft focus, glowy highlights, all the imperfections, but that makes it real. And without the hassle of loading films and waiting days to see your shots. And because it's made from used camera lenses, it's got this recycled charm actually. So every one of these lenses probably has its own quirks baked right into it. You're not just mounting a lens, you're you're mounting a bit of history. Plus, it's like really lightweight. It feels actually like cheating. I kept mine in my pocket like all the time, and when I pulled it out, boom, instant vibe, and you just point and click, you know. So that's a reminder for me sometimes of just, yeah, go out and shoot, unlock your creativity, enjoy the ride, basically. So if you've been in a creative rut, for instance, like this is a really nice lens to take with you and just point and shoot. So if you're curious to see how mood glass transforms both photos and videos and what I've done with it for the past week or so, there are some links down below in the description. Check out my shots. I think you'll get it once you see them. And if this makes you smile or think like, oh, I really like this, hit the like button, leave a comment telling me your favorite piece of weird gear. And if you're new here, subscribe for more experiments, creator tools, and stories from behind the lens. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.